Hi, and welcome to the review for the Chrome Warsaw, Chrome's top-of-the-line bag in their Pro series. Now, if you're not familiar with Chrome, we'll just take a quick look at the bag and then I'll show you some of its features. The Warsaw, like many of Chrome's other bags, has an outer covering of, it's a very heavy grade, very durable, water-repellent nylon. And on the inside, there's a PVC liner, which is the same liner that they use in like 18-wheeler trucks. So this liner combined with this nylon outer makes the bag very, very water resistant, basically waterproof. This is my third Chrome bag. I've never ever had any problems with anything getting wet in any sort of rain, snow, whatever. Now, first thing you notice with the bag, it's very simple design, nice clean lines. This bag is all killer, no filler. So at the bottom here, we've got a clip that you can use to close the flap. We've got a Velcro strip here, and the Velcro strips on the flap run vertically so that the flap can be expanded to accommodate larger loads. Now on the sides at the top, we have on either side a plastic buckle that can be used as a compression strap, and at the bottom we have a metal buckle which can clip to the bag itself for a loop here, or on the flap to be used as a compression strap. And when you clip it on the flap, you can use it as what Chrome calls their outboard oversized load management system, which basically allows you to accommodate packages that won't actually fit in the bag. Now, let's just take a quick look at the back here. You'll notice that the Warsaw is a backpack, and something I really like about this is the straps come up and come together in a yoke, which helps distribute the weight more evenly across your shoulders to make it a more comfortable ride. The back padding here has some extra padding sewn onto the back to make it much more comfortable. And this section here is raised a little bit to allow some airflow. The backpack itself is going to be warm just because it's a backpack and it covers more of your back than, say, a messenger bag, but it definitely allows you to carry that much more stuff. So you've got a chest strap here, and on either side you've got two Velcro strips, and this allows you to attach any of Chrome's accessories like a cell phone holster, an accessory holster. So that's what that's for. Now at the bottom here, you've got two heavy-duty metal clasps, and they're stamped with a Chrome name. Now these are very simple to operate. You just push it to open it up, and they're really heavy-duty, so they absolutely grip whatever it is you've got in the bag, so you don't have to worry about the strap slipping at all. Now, I'll show you a bit later on how to operate that with one hand. Something else that they've done is they put a kind of a closed loop here on the end of the strap, and this is a new addition over something like the Warsaw, which I'll show you later as well. And it doesn't bother me so much, but I noticed some people commenting on it with the Warsaw that the strap's flapping around. So Chrome's taken that into account and has added these. Now, moving on to the bottom of the bag, this is something that you notice more so with the gray version of the bag compared to the black. There's an extra panel here that's sewn onto the bottom of a really heavy-duty material, so you don't have to worry about this wearing or tearing if you've got your bag loaded and you're putting it down. Okay, so flipping the bag over, we're just going to take a look at some of the pockets. First of all, we've got some of the exterior pockets. We've got a dedicated U-lock pocket here, which I think is a fantastic idea. I personally, when I'm wearing my Ivan or my Metropolis, I'll put my U-lock in my belt, and then if the bag is rubbing against the U-lock, I find it can be a little bit uncomfortable. So with this pocket, it's not something you have to worry about anymore. Moving over to this side, if you look, and I'll open the bag to show you, underneath this flap here, you've got a pocket, an external pocket, and again, just a clever design here. There's a bit of extra added protection here because it's underneath this flap, and you'll notice when I do this up, the zipper is actually rubberized to increase the weather resistance, and actually all of the zippers on this bag have had the same rubber coating. I'll show you that later on. Now, just to show you how big this pocket is, Got a Men's Health, standard size magazine. I'm going to put this down for a second. Okay, so when I put the Men's Health in there, we've got probably, say, 2 or 3 inches at the front, and again, I'd say a couple inches on either side there. This is a large pocket, and something I really like about this is it allows you to access this without actually taking the bag off. I'll show you later on how that works. Again, this is lined with the PVC liner, which makes it very, very water resistant. And okay, just zooming in here a little bit on the zipper itself, you can see that the zipper has been rubberized so that it's very, very water resistant. So moving on here, we've got another zipper here, has the same rubberized coating, and 2 more zippers here which also have that same rubberized coating. Now, at the very base of the bag, we've got this large pocket here which comprises the entire bottom section of the bag. So it runs the width of the bag, and it's probably, I'd say, maybe 5 or 6 inches deep. So one large pocket here at the bottom, PVC liner. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets here. Now these pockets are flat, so they're not going to expand much, so they're great for things like pens and pencils, your iPod, your wallet, your cell phone, things like that. Nothing too big because the pockets won't expand very much. Now in here we've got 2 more pockets. Now these are done with the truck tarp and the zipper, so anything you put in here, especially once you close that flap, is going to be basically immune from the weather. Now on top of those pockets, we've got at the top here 1, 2 more pockets, and you can see that these pockets will actually expand to allow you to accommodate larger stuff. So again, I'm just taking a normal sized book, put it in there, no problem. Okay, there's still quite a bit of room at the top to add more stuff in there. Now, at the top of the bag, we've got a very deep Velcro pocket. Now this is probably, I'd say, maybe 8 or 9 inches deep. This runs from this section of the bag all the way down to here, and it runs the length of the bag. So this is great for storing things like, say, your lunch. Now I know when I take my lunch, if I have like a glass Tupperware, maybe a couple pieces of fruit, my water bottle, I'm able to keep it separate from the main compartment of the bag, which is great because, to be honest, I don't need my lunch mingling with things like my laptop or my gym clothes. This will hold an awful lot of stuff very easily. And finally, we have the main pocket of the bag. Now this is the workhorse of the bag. Altogether, the Warsaw is listed at having a capacity of 55 liters, which that's an awful lot. That is a ton of stuff that you're able to carry in this bag.